Right.
Sorry, Discord gone, power outage gone, Discord no more. That's what happened to you.
Alright. I go into that recording vault. Is OBS getting anything there? Say something quickly. Can anyone hear me even? Definitely hear this, can't you? Okay, the recording in OBS does is not getting fucking audio. So great. Okay, that's probably everything sorted. God willing. Fucking hate machines. Seems fine. Okay. Alright, what are we doing today?
That's a great question. Oh god, I'm so congested.
Are you alright?
Well, no, because I'm so congested, but... So basically, next is Elatrion. But... I don't know if we're ready for it without health augments and Kajar weapons. But Safi'jiva is still here until tomorrow. But I already did my Safi'jiva stuff.
And
I'm
only
the only
you.
one. I'm the only one who has
big fucker.
the need to do the Safi'jiva stuff anyway, because the Kajar weapons are better on everyone else, I think.
Except longsword.
If I remember right. Except longsword?
Except longsword, yes. Longsword wants Safi'jiva.
So we could do Safi'jiva. I looked into Elatrion, and there's the Elatrion quest, and then after it, there's another special assignment. You don't even have to do the first one. That's that's Elatrion with 1/3 of the health that people beat in like 5 minutes. But I went in just to see if it really was that easy, and even with 3 health boosts, all of its attacks do like over half of your health without any augments and stuff. I'm assuming that makes that easier. So, that's a little scary, and that's only, solo. The more people you add, the longer it takes. So, a lot of people are like, yeah, you could die to the first DPS check, and that dies like 2 seconds after that anyway. But with 4 people, I imagine it's not as lenient. So it's a little weird.
Please provide a PowerPoint on Monster Hunter World, because that's what you sound like when you got your noise closed.
It's easy.
Well, you sound like your nose closed with sick. Makes you go talking about something.
Oh yeah, my throat is just, it's awful. Now I'm in congestion stage.
Is it almost done yet?
I think so. The throat and the sore throat and the sniffling is gone. The runny nose, but
have any body parts fallen off yet?
If you count the 2 chunks of skin on my leg that haven't healed back yet, that's about it.
Cool.
That's infected. I think that's why I'm sick, so that's fun.
Yay. I mean, you've just been doing like the swap and dress and the when you wake up and sleep, yeah?
Yeah. Now I have antibiotic cream, but I wish they gave me a pill that was more powerful. That's what I was hoping for.
Some
a pill that just
pills
kills
can't solve.
Pills that killed in 2 days, like the general practitioner doctors do.
Especially if it's in like a wound, then you don't want a pill, you do want a cream.
Yeah, but what the doctors know, I think I know a little more than they do. And I think that the pill is better.
I want the pill that they give you on House MD, the TV show, says Chris.
Differential diagnosis. If you splash acid on it and it burns, that means he's got a wound. Augment's hammer, or you can go into the blacksmith and there's an augments option, which basically gives you like, it's kind of like the Safi'jiva thing, but for all gear, except you need like spirit vein gems for a lot of them, if not all of them.
Which you only really get from fighting tempered elder dragons, which you can only really easily access by being master rank 100. Though, if I'm being honest, maybe you can only access them if you're master rank 100. I didn't really check.
You don't even have the option. I feel like, I don't know what unlocks it, but I feel like we should have done the thing that gets to the option.
For what?
For augments. So I have it unlocked, but I can't use any of them. Hammer doesn't have the option, apparently.
Yeah, I also don't have the option. I don't know what you did to like
What the fuck
get
did I do to get the option?
the one little scrap that allows you to do it, but then like, you know, that's it.
Is it because I picked up, I did like guiding lance shit, so I picked something up that counted? I don't know.
Probably, but like, should only be level 7, which you can't even get yet.
Well, if I go with dual blades for Latrion, then we need to fight Koi Taroth. And I imagine in general we just need to fight anything to get ranks up.
Yes.
I could. What quest does the uncap for 49? So how
It sucks because at best we're only like halfway there.
Yeah.
I have master rank 41.
Let's see. Monster.
The uncapped quest is in assignments.
What is it?
It's like a Raytheon and a something else.
Didn't I get 49 before that, though?
Yes, but I just want to find out what the quests are.
Okay.
It's called Sleep Now in the Fire. And it's a tempered Raytheon and tempered Nightshade Palu.
Yeah. And the next one is at 99, and that's against the 69 is a Brachiodos. You also need to be level 5 in any Guideland zone.
Dumb.
For the 99 one to unlock 100 plus, you need, of course, need to be 99, and your guiding lance must cumulatively reach 12 levels, which is very easy. You just need to get all of them to like 3, which is pretty simple. That's like 2 monsters and their bits each. And then that also lets you fight Saucy Nergigante, and that's when you unlock all the special shit. Alright, so I guess we'll just go fuck shit up in the meantime then.
Is that Ruiner or Arc Tempered?
Ruiner.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I only recently learned that two Arc Tempered monsters have unique music, and they slap.
Which
They're
one?
so good. Velcana and Nergigante.
Nice.
Namiel doesn't get it. Fuck you. So I guess what we could do for progress is Safi'jiva for the longsword, or Guiding Lands, and then just try to kill one of every monster, because that's something you want to do.
Yeah, each one you get bits of. Unlocks their outfit for layered armor too. So the fashion game begins. We should also probably do the shit like with Master Rank Xeno'jiva and the other one. Valda come up. I don't know if I assume they would give good points, but I don't know for sure.
Also Zora Magdaros.
And Zora Magdaros, yeah.
That's good for bow guns, I believe.
Honestly, we should probably just do Safi'jiva as well anyway, because not only like it will also give us points, so
Points?
like experience master rank experience points.
Oh, experience points. You know, you never really think of them as points.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Well, I have a recommendation.
Yes.
I think we should join an online session that's focused on doing Safi'jiva and then just do our own 4-person room anyway. So that way there could be nerds in the background helping us out and it goes by faster.
I don't know if I can be fucked doing that.
It's easy. We just join the same one. Let me see. Online session. Search for an online session. Filter search. Quest preference. Safi'jiva. Oh, I thought there were only 3 of them. No, it's just the last page. Okay. Confirm. Wow, look at all these rooms. Look, this person only has 1 out of 16. We could just join that.
And then they pile into our session, fucking up the group.
No. We type it in Discord. We go 1, 2, 3, go.
I think this is just easier to deal with. If I just
I think we're gonna not do that.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do
What?
that.
No, it's come on.
No.
And there are 4 of us, so it's like
Yeah,
not like,
which is like you have 4 chances for it to be fucked over. let's do it the
look, we don't. You don't know that.
way.
You don't know that. I would make
exactly
a
know
room,
this,
and then
actually.
people would just be standing there in the lobby, and I'm like, "Hey, can you, I didn't say this, but I'm just like, can you join?" And then just wouldn't. I'm like, "What the fuck are you people doing?"
I can't be fucked. Let's do the usual.
Even the Master Rank 900s with Fatalis gear would like.
That's because
Just
they're
stand
just
there.
idling to show off their dicks. A
They
lot
would,
of people do that.
they would stand there, not make a room, and then I would make a room. I'd be like, fine, because I'm just like them. And then they would join. They would run up and join immediately. I'm like, just make the room.
Well, that's does not kind of like prove the point of like we just get sniped.
Maybe, but I thought it was funny. Well, I'm a Safi'jiva tail fighting expert now. And it helps because the insect glaive collects healing extract from that. So I rarely have to heal as well.
Let's go fight Safi'jiva.
Also, I figured out how to change my Steam group in this. It's the option in info named primary group.
What do you mean? Oh right, yeah, in the thing.
So now my icon is Northern Lion. Look, it's Northern Lion.
Where is it?
Info.
No, I mean like where in options.
Info. So you hit the pause menu, and then it's the piece of paper with the magnifying glass.
So that's not options. That's right. We're in here. Oh, primary room, yeah. And I can't say no to that. Oh, God damn it. Steam. And you can't turn it off because I could be in the Farming Simulator 19 group if I wanted to be. I think we would do faster than I anyway, because Hammer will go straight for his hammer. I have the dual blades from the outset. We know what we're doing.
Why can you not save loadouts for the fucking decorations? I hate you.
I mean, you know, they won't think about that until like 2 games from now.
Oh wait, I don't need 2 part breakers. Let's go. I do want 2 fire reses. Yeah.
Endwalker next week, boys. Endwalker next week.
It stays.
It comes. Which part should we focus first? Like, next week for one. Next week I only work for 4 days, so that's nice. Ah, nifty. I'm in all next week, and then the week after that, I'm only into the exact halfway point, like lunchtime Wednesday, and then I'm done for December. I'm fucked off till the new year. It's so close, I can goddamn taste it. Oh, next week. Next 4 weeks, rather. I'm very good at reading. I hadn't seen the chat come up at first when we had said, so yeah. It was a mix of the typo and also I just didn't recognize that chat had scrolled.
I don't know what armor to make.
Heartbreaker.
No, in the long run when we gotta do these difficult bosses.
I'm making whatever, like saucy Tigrex armor to
Toaster.
because that's the ultra support armor, is it has like the good shit built into it, freeing up space.
We love Teostra technique. Master's touch.
It's still Halloween, by the way. You probably
Yeah.
noticed that because we're here and we've been here for 20 minutes. But yeah,
Moing.
Halloween doesn't end really.
no.
I mean, Halloween's an A-tier holiday and Thanksgiving's like a C-tier holiday, so...
You can tell because only America celebrates it, and it's for celebrating a genocide.
Like, yeah, it's C if you're American. Now, obviously, other people don't agree, but, you know, for everyone else, it's an E holiday.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen really American, not even just like friends, but like passing ones ever actually enjoy Thanksgiving.
Well, that's because you're friends with a bunch of antisocial people who hate their families, right?
Not even that. There's a lot of people who go like, "Oh, I like seeing my family," but like the food and all this shit sucks, and I hate it.
It's dry bird,
Yeah.
mashed potatoes, which are like, if everyone else likes them, I really don't.
And the ones who do have families start talking about how their families keep being extensively racist or something.
There's that meme where it's like when your uncle brings up politics and then it's like the Final Fantasy VII battle transition.
I think that I moderately enjoy the time I have during the holiday. But it's not extraordinary. It's just like, yeah.
Also, you can press start during this cutscene to skip it. Yippee!
Randomized playing Dota 2. I'm going to make fun of him later.
Ooh! I didn't hear you. Let's fight Safi'jiva.
Let's wreck him.
I was like, who the fuck was that?
I have the dual blitz on, so I guess I will be head and feet.
A hammer should have the head, that's for sure. I'm gonna take the tail. At least 2 people on the tail, because if I learned anything, it's that one person can't take the tail. It won't come off. I'm not even using the right Kinsec. You know what? I'm going back for the right Kinsec. I learned to use a slower Kinsec. Isn't that fucking crazy?
He's undergone further character development.
It does more damage, and when you do descending thrust, it does a drill attack into the part that you hit for big damage. So it's very good for punishing. Anyway, yeah, me learning descending thrust more just makes me angrier at Monster Hunter Rise. Because, like, in the past, I didn't even use descending thrust that much.
Parry stance, realized that I have 2 tiny swords and not 1 big sword. Cried a little as the foot went into my head.
He's never gonna play Monster Hunter Rise again.
I'll try. I want to try it again once. I don't remember what's called, and I can't use the nickname for it.
Sundrick.
Yeah, that one. Once that comes out, maybe that'll be good. Unlike the base game, because they don't have COVID to deal with, maybe. A new variant in the UK or something.
South Africa, but apparently 2 people in the UK have it, because every time a new variant exists, someone here, like someone from England, runs over to where it is and goes, spit my mouth now.
Also, when it absorbs energy, you have to soften it again.
Yep.
That includes when it sticks its body part into the ground, and then you see the body, or the ground,
You see it heat.
move going.
I'm glad you like annoyed the shit out of its tail, because it means me and Hammer just stand here beating the shit
Yeah.
out of its foot.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, the Kinsec is not fast. The funny thing about a slower Kinsec not only means that it gets the extract slower to me, but also if I want to buff it using my, like, special Iceborne ability,
Yes.
I have to actually wait for it to come to me before it actually gets buffed. It doesn't just teleport to me like I thought it did.
My phone.
The decayed ground.
I think it's on. Nah, if we bumped it over a bit more, it'd be underneath that rock.
I guess it doesn't do the slurp tail move yet.
Nah. Well, I think it's like level 2 it starts doing that one. Ow. Ow. My bones. I believe this is the retreat.
Yeah. Hey, creep. Yeah, also I learned that Astera jerky is a thing.
What does it do?
It's basically like a mega potion that works instantly, and you just buy it from the shop. You don't even need to get anything.
Nice. Does it work with wide range?
That's a good question. It's a food that you, like, eat instantly, so
That's rules. It's time to run.
I don't know if that means
No, like
anything.
some instant, like with if I have like instant eating with wide range, that does count. So it makes me wonder if something that by default counts. Like theoretically, it should be, but you never know. Hell yeah. Good shit, Hammer. Haha, good shit me. Therefore, Mantle dodges his grab. Good to know. Fucker.
Maybe Hammer should steal the attention. Oh, I can't spam descending thrust. Oh, well. Something I learned also was that you know how the insect wave has a big,
Yeah.
like a huge, like you have to spin the insect wave many times to do the weakening attack.
Yeah.
Before the Fatalis update, you had to finish the entire thing before it would actually work. And then after the Fatalis update, they made it so that it, like, every hit technically counted. Which, why wasn't it that in the first place?
Yeah. It's one of those we just weren't thinking about this at all sorts of things. Good luck and Godspeed. Super knife.
Oh, okay, I guess no explosion.
Well, I was just using breath attacks for all this, honestly. That didn't work out.
I can't really attack the tail if I've got the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, if Hammer wants to take it, then, you know, you clutch onto its face and press R2, that's the flinch shot. The thing that normally launches monsters into walls.
Oh, hey.
There we go, not necessary anymore. Wow,
Well,
thank
I
God,
just
stop shooting at the tail. Oh
sake.
no!
Well, at least I completed the carve.
Done.
There are 2 carves, don't forget.
How are there? Ow.
And you can get the Zionium crystal from it.
You know,
I like
I'm
that I can
stops
jump over it.
destroying me.
maybe we all do those.
Yeah, I know. Whoever's does anyone have its attention, or is it just doing this?
No. Stop that.
It sort of staggered hit me, and then technically didn't. It was a weird edge thing.
This reminds me, one time I knocked Safi'jiva down, and it was just essentially standing up, like, because of the weird angle it was at. And I was like, okay.
You just finished your blast, you shithead.
And again!
And again. Hi.
Oh,
what?
I wanted
I haven't mean, you didn't come back during the Nova, did you?
He was standing next to me. What happened?
I tried to go early because I wanted to seem cool, so I intentionally did it.
Bit too eager.
Well, as long as no one
I
else.
don't care, it's the first one. What do you
I
think
wasn't
we're
sassing you, Saddle.
Think we're gonna be Safi'jiva the first time? I'm doing funny tricks and jokes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's eager.
It's the comedy round, guys. Let's do some slapstick.
What is that bell sound? I thought it was a
No,
humming.
is that there's a
but
bell
I'm
sound
hearing-
in its roar.
Okay, I thought it was the hunting horns that I was playing with.
No, it's in its roar. It's like how some monsters have monkey or chicken noises in their roars. So Safi'jiva has like a fucking clock tower bell in his roar. Hi. You gonna fuck off to the next level, or is this time up?
Time to
There
do
we
the funny
go.
ledge thing.
Although we only have like a minute.
The winged drakes.
I still don't know why this guy is given such like prominence.
Yeah, me neither.
He's not a boss, he's not a leader or anything, he's just some fucking guy.
I never seen him myself, I don't believe. Unless I'm mistaking him because of graphics things. But he was apparently in 4 as well.
Was
So
he?
he's basically,
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't remember him. But he was probably there with that. I think there's like a bunch of other hunters that show up and they were like, we tried to kill Gore Magala and we died.
So he's a scrub.
He might have been there. Or it might have been later in the game and I just never saw him. But he's a continuous character and that's why they keep trying to push him.
That's tragic. Hi.
Which one is Gore Magala?
That's like the super spider, isn't it?
Gore Magala is Nergigante Monster Hunter 4.
Which one is the spider that should have been in Rise but isn't for some reason?
Rip.
The spider is the Celtis.
Ah, that's the one I was
And,
thinking.
and the Celtis Queen. And if a Celtis and a Celtis Queen are together, they can combine into a single monster that gives it flight. Because the Celtis Queen can't fly, but the Celtis can. So if the Celtis picks up the Celtis Queen, then it gets the ability to fly around. You can kill the Celtis and then it can't fly anymore. But it'll summon another one because it's the Queen after all. What a great monster that they're never going to do again.
I mean, they might. Who knows what Sunbreak may bring?
Surely they've seen the feedback.
I mean, the fight was. I feel like the fight with that monster is okay. But it's just interesting because it's like, wow, we've made such unique mechanics for these pair of monsters. Gone.
And like if the 3DS could do it, the Switch could do it.
Yeah. But Capcom doesn't feel like it.
The PC could do it.
if there's a noise on the stream, our heating's on.
Oh yeah, that humming or whatever.
Yeah, that's our heating.
I thought you didn't have heating.
No, we have heating. The entire point is they want to upgrade it for like what they say is better heating. And then they just fucked off and haven't come back to it, so we're just not getting it, I guess, so I still don't have a floor or anything. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go turn that off. It's been on for a bit. Back in a sec.
What? Does Dayquil clear mucus congestion? Spelled with a J because I'm an idiot.
Injunction.
It does. I just took it because I'm like, fuck, I need something.
I don't think you should treat medicine that way, Chris.
I need it. Like, this isn't even a real cold anyway. It's from an infection due to malpractice.
I mean, I would call that I would call that a real cold. I mean, like, for clearing your nose, like, I have these little nasal stick and healer things. I don't know if they have them over there. What's in this? It's like menthol, camphor, Siberian pine needle oil. It's just a scented sticky smell.
I don't know what any of that shit is. If you mean the thing where, like, you stick it in your nose and then squeeze it, and it's, like, one of the most uncomfortable things ever, but it works.
It's kind of like that, but you don't squeeze it. It's just a tube you stick up your nose, you sniff, you close your other nostril, you sniff deeply, and that's it. You don't even squeeze it. I use this because I'm just cursed to have, like, a fucked rhinitis at all times, so my nose is super floods all the time.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds awful.
Basically, it's what happens when someone who had, like, asthma in his childhood has a child, and then, you know, that child doesn't get asthma, they just have a fucked nose forever. My dad also had it.
We need eugenics.
What?
This is why we need eugenics.
My dad also had it, and he actually got, like, a surgery, which was, like, where basically they cut his nose in places and tried to basically expand, like, you know, the way, like, the nostrils to make it, like, you know, easier to breathe through. Didn't change anything, so you're just stuck with it.
That's fun.
And Cameron says he's got nose error because of allergies. Yeah, there's so many ways to have fucked noses. I don't even have allergies. My nose is just fucked by default, so, you know. Part of the time when I just mute on streams, it's me either, like, sniffing that to, like, clear the nose or blowing the nose out to clear it, one of the two.
At this point, you probably adapted pretty well, though, right?
You get used to it, yeah. It's worse in the morning. It's worse in the mornings when you wake up, because then you're just flooded. It's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck.
that's like Luke. Like, he wakes up in the morning and he just coughs for like 20 minutes.
It's kind of that, not for that long. It's kind of that and blowing your nose for like the first 5 minutes of being awake. And like, it's never enough to like affect your breathing or anything, but it's enough to be very fucking annoying. And just feel bad. It's the thing I have where all the conditions and stuff I've had in my life has always been just minor stuff that's just very annoying. I've never had anything like severe or critical.
But didn't you have appendicitis?
Well, there's that, yeah, that's the only one. But that happened like so long ago that I just forget it. Yeah, we'll do that front leg. Let's just beat the shit out of this brick, that's why I've got both front legs sorted.
Oh wait, right, the tail's already cut off into
The
that.
tail's already cut off, so you might as well
I
work on the
muscle
head.
memory there. Break the head. I love points.
Is he under the rock? No, he's too far back from it. Knock him over a bit more, he might be.
Decayed ground. Oh, that somehow didn't hit me.
Oh, I tried to be cheeky. Didn't pay off.
No way!
Bro.
Gnarly Kuga.
That fucking like horrible Netflix cartoons up. Part of me's tempted to watch it just to see how
Yeah,
bad
we
it
should
was.
watch it for sure.
Oh, sick. Hammer launched me and I got the Beyblade on phase 1.
Like, I doubt it'll be as bad as the movie where it's not even worth watching or supporting.
Yeah. I assume this cartoon doesn't have, you know, like an anti-Chinese racist chant, like 20 minutes in.
I like it when the herbivore monster eats meat.
I know, right? It's really cool and shows how much they give a shit.
Like, you know, literally the most interesting part of Diablos.
I mean, that's just like American, like, movie, like, TV and film writers at the moment in general, honestly. Like, everything about, like, the fucking Cowboy Bebop, like, live action thing has just been, like, we're giant fucking idiots who don't want to take anything emotionally seriously. We literally didn't pay attention to anything. We didn't even watch the original show. We just read, like, script notes, I guess. Because there's no other way they could have got that much, like, hideously wrong.
I was listening to people talk about the Cowboy Bebop make on a podcast I like.
Mm.
Name
never-
the podcast.
It's Castle Super Beast.
Ah, yeah, those two.
That's where I get a lot of news, like some Final Fantasy XIV things as well that I talk about. And also, that's where I get some video game news. In any case, I never even saw original Cowboy Bebop, so I didn't think of anything substantial. But what I did think of, and this says a lot about my mind, is I listened to them talk about it. I was like, hang on, wait, I gotta focus on killing this guy real quick. Okay, I'm fine. I'm not dying. I was like, haha, Cowbop B-boy. And that's pretty much all that happened in my mind.
What is the name of the annoying character in that anime?
There are no annoying ones.
There's not supposed to be an annoying character, but if you looked at it from the remake, then it's Ed.
It's everyone.
Well,
in
no,
the remake, but...
people were saying that Ed is supposed to be annoying. That's fine for the character, but the way they did it really did make it look like it was a Spy Kids movie.
I mean, here's the best way to sum it up, right? So Jet, he's the black guy, right? In the original anime, Jet, he didn't have a family, so he's kind of talking like, I want to get married and have a kid someday and all that. And, you know, that's part of why he's a follower of his sword, is basically treats the rest of the crew like a surrogate family, essentially. And then in the remake, they said, "Hey, he's a black guy. He should he should be a bad father who's estranged from his wife and daughter." Yeah,
Which is weird because
they're
I usually
massive
associate black people with the opposite. They're very close knit.
yeah, but you know the stereotype is that all black men are bad dads, and there you go.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of the stereotype in my head.
Yeah, but that's the actual stereotype you see. You see it regularly complained about that, like, you know, white writers will keep writing black people as like bad parents, bad fathers, especially. Like, oh, you know, all black men are absentee fathers and all that.
Black fathers are absentee is the Fox News stereotype.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the racist stereotype, basically. So, our lead Spike, who isn't all that like cynical really for like the show's run or anything in the original, is turned into just a tired dead man who's sick of everything and wants it all to end. Faye is turned from someone who's very clearly in over her goddamn head into now like a fucking gaslight gatekeep girl boss because, you know, strong women characters is they have no character except delivering quips in serious moments. It's basically every like single bad thing you could do, they did it. It's kind of ridiculous.
Haha, Cowbot B-boy. I'm dead. I'm doomed.
Rip.
Wait. I'm not. I'm safe, actually, very much.
He's done it. This needs to be redone. It does.
I'm so used to hearing it's after one of our teammates and hearing it's after you. I'm like, you know that meme with the surprise Pikachu? I'm like,
yeah. Something broke. I'm not sure what. Might
probably
have.
already
That's something
broke.
new.
Probably the back because it's
Probably
the
the
weakest
back.
part.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not aggroed anymore.
Oh well. But yeah, basically, surprise, surprise, you take something that was written by, like, a team of people, and primarily a Japanese woman, you have, like, you know, white dudes write it, and they basically go for every single bad thing they can do. And
Hey,
there
not
you
all
go.
white writers.
Certainly all American ones, I'll say that.
Hey. There's
You know.
a 1% chance that they can get it right, says the movie Speed Racer. That was well received.
Was it?
Yeah, everyone, the actual, like, Speed Racer movie
Yeah.
that was made by the Wachowskis
I never watched
was-
it, so...
was well received.
Oh, fair enough.
So in that same conversation on the podcast, they were like, "You can do it right if you do Speed Racer. Everything else is wrong."
It's like the fucking Mortal Kombat of video game movies. The original Mortal Kombat movie is the only good one. No, that one is universal. So you'll see people say stuff like, "Oh, look, the Japanese Ace Attorney movie is good." It's not. I fell asleep during that movie. I love Ace Attorney. Please, I just wish to scratch his left leg. There we go. Oh, damn. Is he aggro on you, or is he just blagging?
No, his eyes aren't red.
Oh yeah, I can hear the disease on you there. It says, give me a minute, you got called away there. Okay, not yet. Alright. Oh.
Run! Oh, Evan. What a time to use a high committal move.
He's made it. He's good.
Yep. Still too early. Still too early.
It's not. It's not 14. This is a game where the blast has to stop.
No. I went out a little bit early last time when we played last week. I want to find that sweet spot so I can be like, whew, when I'm back in the action.
An easy way to see it is in the third phase, the rocks actually break. So you can use that as kind of a
The CFQ.
mental, yeah.
God damn. There we go. Fine, fuck me then. I did a lot. Ooh,
Head partly broken.
nice.
Party broken.
Oh yeah, they pushed like the install for well, the potential install anyway. They're coming out to see what they can do by installing my own like internet line in this room, and that got pushed back like 4 days, and I'm kind of like, oh no, it begins. Partially because I was hoping it'd all be sorted, you know, good or bad before Endwalker, and now it's like, nah. It's not like the day before. I think it's the day before like I'm done. But you know, it's not. It's Monday. It's on the 6th, so. Please, Jesus.
Wing breaks.
So I have to wait that wee bit longer. Hang on. Fuck me. For a little wiggle on the towards the back, that did launch me into a hell of a lot of damage. Please. Jesus. Super critical. Destroyed me instantly. Didn't look anywhere near at all. Well, at least I'm behind a rock. Although he's not closer. Please stop. Alright. So we're like back legs and full head now, I guess.
And chest, but we didn't even get chest last time.
Nah.
No one ever got chest. Is there a way to get to the tree guy from in here?
Yes. There is.
Where?
See this guy? This is the indoors tree guy.
Oh, what the fuck?
I didn't know there was an indoors tree guy.
Hey, this is great because I'm running out of honey stuff.
I need to make use of that 'cause my stuff keeps running out. Well, like my fertilizers keep going out. Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, sick.
He's also Spanish. Whereas the outdoors Celiana tree guy is from New York City, baby! So that gives you some variety in types of guys.
The logistics lady is like French. Yeah, that back right leg sounds good, yeah. Also have like the first level completely depleted, next one we'll do the second level completely depleted. And then, we'll actually need to focus on beating them on the final level to start making them start draining those for more points. The other thing is, I'm finding that upgrading my RAM to like 32 gigs and also beefier. Because once I do that, it turns out my computer is actually spec'd for like the Avermedia 4K. As that was compatible with like the first generation Ryzen's, and I've seen that recommended by people very fussy about like the recording quality, so not good enough. And that way I can like do pass-through stuff on the PS5 without being like, but I don't want to be limited by the shitty Elgato pass-through. I want my glorious full resolution, full frame rate, shiny visuals.
I thought your rig upgrade also wanted a CPU and motherboard upgrade.
Like
Unless that's also that's the next thing and that's being pushed off just so you can have RAM now.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like I'll take the RAM 9 because the RAM 9 will actually let me use a very beefy capture card that will like do the capture card side of things better. And then in general, like upgrading to like a current Ryzen, which will also require like a motherboard upgrade, will do. But now I have like the RAM and the graphics card sorted, so it's piece by piece we're getting there.
Like I said, I got the middle of the current gen Ryzen's, the 5600 one.
And that'll probably, like looking at them, that'll probably do me. It'll basically also depends what prices are. I was tempted to buy one of them now, because like the Black Friday sale was kind of good, but then also kind of like, like no need to spend crazy now. So I just got the RAM, which for like it is like a bit future proof. Like I won't be able to use the full speed of it. Even, well, maybe if I overclock the motherboard, but I'm not going to do that. Like,
but then you'll get a new motherboard and CPU, and then the RAM will be
at top
good.
speed. Yeah.
I said it when I did my computer stream, but my last this time I bought the speed of RAM that was the maximum that this computer would support, which is 3200 megahertz.
That's the speed of the RAM I have here. Go in. But on my board, it'll be running at like fucking, what was it, like 2100, whatever it is.
Yes.
Whatever.
On the previous computer, I had the bottleneck issue because the previous computer I I think it was 1600 megahertz, but the motherboard only did 1333 megahertz.
Mm.
So, well, that was that one.
The only other thing to do is also replace the case, just because like this case is big and all, but it is cumbersome. And also, it admittedly doesn't have very many slots for fans, and that's one I'm keeping. I think I'm going to keep an eye on for the next one. The other thing was also like I got a big beefy full tower one because I was paranoid about like GPU sizes and all that, but turns out like everything except the very super big, several grand costing like RTX 3090s will fit in like even mid towers perfectly fine with room to spare. Forgot to refill my shit.
I was nervous my graphics card would be beefy, but it's good sized.
This one's good size, like a decent length. It isn't too fat or anything. It'll do. It'll fit comfortably and stuff.
I mean, this was since I was like getting the big stuff. I was like, oh, I gotta actually be concerned about that, baby, because my previous graphics card had a single fan, and this is one of the 3-fan ones.
Like my 3070 is a 2-fan one, but I was still concerned about wood because like basically I haven't had an NVIDIA card in ages, so I'm kind of like, this is probably going to be like physically bigger than it's the front leg, not the back leg. It's probably going to be physically bigger than the AMD one.
Yeah.
But it's,
I found out that it was. Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay. I'm good.
And it turned out that the 3 fans, it's actually 3 not as big fans, but still pretty big. Hey, it's head time. Time for the head.
One thing I am thinking about doing, because I do have both my previous graphics cards sitting here still, like the RX 5700 and RX 5700 XT. And the thing I'm thinking of doing is like, hey, get a little tiny case and put all your current shit in that, and then you have a little tiny box, like ITX box, that you can just use for whatever the fuck.
Miscellaneous things, servers,
pretty much
streaming, whatever,
anything. I'd say back right timer. Let's just do back right. Godspeed, my son. Does this need trimmed again? It needs trimmed again. Oh, he's escaping. Yeah, there's a season of like beginning to like gradually upgrade all the different bits and pieces in my room and just bring stuff like standards up a bit. I'm on the hunt for headphones again, but it seems like RF headphones are basically all gone except for Sennheiser. And the Sennheiser pair I tried before was tiny and made for small freaks who like can fit it on their heads because it clamped tightly to my ears and destroyed me physically. I was actually trying them on a stream even, as I remember, and it was just abject misery. It was just terrible. So I'm probably going to bite the bullet and get a Bluetooth one, which isn't pleasing, but maybe I'm just biased in that regard. But I definitely don't want to compromise on is ones that don't goddamn fold all over themselves. Cause I fucking hate that. Those will break within like a day. Unless like they're made of metal, which I've seen some higher end ones have metal ones. Okay, that probably won't break in a day. But I still don't like it. suppose the other thing is I could just go for a wired pair, but that has its whole own things. I'm a bit too used to wireless ones. Nice. Oh fuck, let's just do his head. This is the left. You want the right. It's annoying. I can only do proper damage on his back legs if I have like purple sharpness, seems like. Which doesn't last long on dual blades, as you might imagine.
Do you not have Master's Touch?
No.
Yeah, I feel like the dual blades really need that.
We need to do all the shit for that, but I haven't played this since last week, because when I play at the moment when I'm playing anything, it's basically finishing getting all my fancy relics in 14 in time for Endwalker. I need to say that, but I'm pretty sure, like everyone else, I'm just going to be existing in Bosnia until I'm level 80 as Reaper. Which will be like a few hours at least.
One of my friends posted like their inventory. They're like ready for the level 80 Reaper grind. I don't know what any of the shit in it is, but I'm assuming it's a set completely optimized for leveling a DPS class.
Probably. I mean, like... Fuck. Mostly, like, you'll just be, like, going into Bosnia with, like, the earring on, and then just EXP boosting food and whatever, and then you just run around fighting shit. At least that's how I'm doing it. And your gear is just going to be Dragoon gear, because it's the same gear set.
Both of them use maiming, so the person you saw probably had a set of maiming gear.
Oh. I didn't see. Okay, Evan didn't die this time. Because the other side of it is I don't have Master's Touch because the main way I get, if I remember right, is a charm, and I need the charm stuff for my other core abilities for the support shit.
Toaster's technique. 3 toaster in a gear.
What was the... Isn't there like a charm or whatever that boosts like double sharpness for dual blades or whatever?
Yeah, that's razor sharp.
That's the one. That's what I'm thinking of. Probably should have sharpened before going down, but fuck it, let's go. Live dangerously, live hard. Get. Nicely done. Good. Ooh. Unfortunately, he is too into the wall for me to vaguely. I am nigh physics against the wall by his foot. Everything is fine. If we can like pull him away from the wall, that would be ideal. I will help focus on the head while he has hammers of aggro.
Run. Who has the monster's attention?
Nobody.
Hammer does.
If you could get it to walk onto the green parts, like we don't even have to drive it, it'll just follow you into there. Oh wait, but wait until it's super critical.
Yeah. I guess I'll just join the head.
That's all the legs, right?
Yep.
Neat. I like that.
Super critical.
Guga!
Lure him onto the gas. Oh, he's lost attention.
So keep a mental note of the closest rocks.
Yeah. For fuck's sake, come on. It's probably the head. Yeah.
That's partial head. Up. Wow, he killed me a second time instantly.
You were also standing on a gas field, so that probably contributed to the boost. If we're hoping to get the chest broken, I'll probably swap back to longsword because I cannot hit the chest.
Actually.
Yep. There it goes. He just waited a little bit first.
Watch out for the
Oh,
falling
yeah.
rocks.
Ow. Oh, come on. Drifted right over me as this character's getting back up. Yeah, well, that's all the feet broken, so we can just drill into the head and chest now, I guess. Yep, we can focus face now.
Actually, if Hammer wants to switch to the bow gun, I'm pretty sure with my help we can do the wings, even though it's like 1 for you and like 7 for me. Okay, that's what I did with another bow gun.
You're just gonna try it.
I think they had the aqua shot and stickies, but
Well, we had
we
that
can make
last
it
time
work
and it
for
was
a whole
doing
thing.
1. I guess if you just can, if you're hopeful, you just can try it. I guess. I guess I'll focus head. I'll keep dual blades for now because his head is usually low enough so I can deal with that.
And if you don't have health boost level 3, I recommend it. It's very comfortable.
I have no room to put it in, so I will have to go without the comfort. I'll put the siege up now. Sword my shit out. I've also only gently drained the bottom, so there'll probably be a whole round of just beating on him to make him empty the bottom before we actually win, after we bust everything. I should add I don't have D&D tomorrow, so I can play tomorrow as well.
I'm probably gonna have a thing.
Ah, no worries then.
An important thing,
Mm.
which you might see.
Are you streaming something?
Possibly.
Mm.
And tomorrow's probably the best time. So it's unlikely. That's why it's unlikely Monster Hunter tomorrow.
No worries. Didn't even empty the bottom on a winning run last time. Oh, okay. Well, so actually, like once we like focus on the head and maybe the wings and chest, we'll probably just win.
Still looking at armor here and there. Because I'm thinking...
There are still beasts to find too that will give more armor sets. We need the higher ranks to get them because they're either like locked into like late Guiding's Land or like they're all in event quests. How do I know?
I am gonna need some new stuff probably soon if we're gonna do things like Alatrion, if that's is difficult. That
We'll
being
have
said,
a lot in between.
we are doing Safi'jiva, and I'm still fine at the moment.
Oops. Alright, go speed.
奴は消耗するとエネルギーを吸収し、その場のエネルギーが枯渇すると仮想に向かう。これを利用して仮想に追い詰めるぞ。V 破壊や地形ダメージを狙え。
Give me your face. Alright, the actual roar is always after. Yeah, I forgot about that. The fire lasts a wee bit. The long suffering of my people. The monster turning completely around and I have to run back to the part I need to hit.
Okay, someone's gonna need to steal that.
Is there rocks about?
Yeah.
There are, yeah, hang on a sec. Boom. I'm trying to keep them relatively in the one place, but you know, I'll do what I can.
If everyone could attack the wings, that'd be great. Well, maybe. No, it's still on the ground, I think, right?
Yeah, the wings are on the ground. When he's super critical, we're gonna actually do like regular damage to them as
Yeah.
well, so that will be a big part of breaking them probably. This the blast of the escape.
竜が
It's
最
the
下層
escape.
に移動するぞ大詰めだ気を締めてかかれおおもっと V 破壊を狙うぞ押しまくれ ついに最下層だもうこれ以
There's
上どこにも
stones,
行き場
I'll
はない
grab them just in case.
慌てつやつを消耗させてエネルギーの枯渇を狙え
劣化した眼点がある壊れやすそうだけど利用できるかも
Hey, one rank broken.
50 points, yippee!
They are separate objects, that explains a lot. That's probably the back.
Yeah.
Please, just let me eat.
気をつけて
And if you know how to mind the nigh is the time. Get that knockdown.
No, we already like just did that. Inopportune. Not that it's impossible, but someone's gonna steal that.
Yeah, give me a second when he's done screeching. And when he stops escaping me. For fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna need you to stop like doing a 360 run.
What? Okay, you already have rocks. I thought you were going.
Yeah, no, I have the rocks. I don't know he's doing this.
Yeah, run, run, run.
攻撃が来たわ急いで眼点に隠れて
外周を見てくれあのガス攻撃に使えるぞ
Does he still have your aggro? Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Sick. Boom. Woohoo. Okay, I can't outrun the beam, so that's good to know.
が隆起したわタイミングを見て利用して
Super critical.
So somehow did not hurt me.
Alright, explosions after his attacks. I'm out of stamina. Oh. Hello. Be careful, be advised. We'll be back in a sec. I come back and immediately smacked over by the tail. Oh, good. There he goes. Fucking himself up. That's not good. Actually, it's fine. I'm next to one. Hey, you did it. One run. Good job, you two.
It is possible.
Wings clipped. That killed me from like 70%. Sticking to gun might be best for the face. No worries, go for it.
Full head and chest.
I know once this runs Saturdays. Yeah. You should check if we're enjoyment. Yeah, it does like just share progress for the session, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Maybe it changed, or maybe I just misremember. I had like a very horrifying memory of like it had to always be the same person setting it up.
I mean, if you want, you could set it up.
No, like go for it. If anyone can do it, then just whoever sets it up sets it up.
Also, one of the conditions is still drain the bottom level, but I don't think we're gonna get that one.
Probably.
Well, we have to,
Why?
because that's how the fight progresses. Like Safi'jiva will always absorb all of the energy.
Oh,
That's
I
how
think
it
he means like
restores its health. And
Yeah,
then
but we
it
had
has no
some.
more.
We still had some when we killed it last time on the bottom level. It wasn't at complete zero.
like the overall level, not just the in-fight level.
That's what I meant.
So I'm missing one part, not counting the head.
The chest.
Probably the chest.
Has never been broken by any human being before ever.
mean,
I
probably-
try to do it. That's what I try to do.
I'll get like after we bust the head, I'll get the long sword out. That way I can actually hit the chest.
He says chib away at it. There's no way it's chip.
It is chip.
Chib away at it.
Oh, he says okay. That not count as a wound? I guess it didn't count as a wound. Fuck me. For God's sake.
慎重に行きましょう
Oh, it's gonna be one of those ones, is it?
I like how you can throw out one puff of the life powder, and it still won't count. Like, it has to be the second one, then it'll actually use it up.
It's fine. I'm
It's
ahead.
very generous.
Have the mandragores.
It's gonna exclusively be using head attacks.
Pretty much, because we're all gonna be up here.
Wonder if there's an achievement for breaking every part in a single run. Probably not,
I
'cause they
think
don't
you can,
care.
I don't think you can do that in a single run.
Maybe. Like, we're getting there.
You mean like a
Or
single
sorry, single
seed,
run.
yeah.
I mean, in one mission.
In one
Break
mission. Yeah. You mean like one full siege run, kind of doing all runs, yeah.
ターゲットの移動を開始
I don't think you can like get a single attempt. There's no time in the world for that.
皆さん
よーし順調だなみんな気を緩めんなよ
I love the arrows on the minimap during these sections. It just looks so stupid.
硬い材質の石柱がありますね何かの攻撃をしのげ
Got
るか
those
も
crags.
Or your tail, asshole. There we go. Oh, that's right. Demon mode dashes through attacks. You can just dash through the bar, the beam. It's been long enough that I forgot having invincibility.
I keep hitting Gavin. But the head is so tempting.
That's what we're here for. I mean, if you launch me like I can still hit the head in the air. So on top of having like my attack, if I like hold the stick back and do it, I just spin in the air like I just jump canceled or something.
Rar XD.
Alright, nah, it's concerning. Backing off of it to get the Devil's Blight up. Lord knows you need it with these things.
Where? Pick one.
He's gonna come back around. Or not, he's gonna try and stomp me with his back foot. Either or. He skips.
責任が最下層に移動するぞ大詰めだ気を締めてかかれ 床の穴から翼竜で追うぞ
Wing dragons.
もっと V 破壊を狙うぞしまくれ ついに最下層だもうこれ以上どこにも行き場はない泡立つやつを消耗させてエネルギーの枯渇を狙え
劣化した眼点があるわね。壊れやすそうだけど利用できるかも。
Used to send a crush, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so good.
It's cool. Oh, you sneaky devil. If you try and get too close to him, he whips his head to the side to cut you off. That's smart. It's fucked up when there's a monster that's actually smart about its attacks.
Yeah. Like, I like how it uses its back legs if you're attacking its back legs.
Yeah.
Things like that. Like,
It
it's
knows
big
how to
enough for it, I guess.
It not only knows how to lead its shots, it knows how to fake out its shots. Which is like fucking Jurassic Park clever girl tier. Fucking AI.
Oh wait, super critical. Yippee!
Go fuck wild. It's the first part of the head busted.
Just come on. I need the purple one. Or orange one. Purple.
Oh, I turned around just in time.
Run! Except there's one right there.
Latent power is one off. I'll just descend in, half of us in gold, beat on the face.
Come over here.
Come down into my basement. I've got a wine I want to show you. Oh, he wasn't actually standing in that, the cheeky git. There he goes. Now he was standing up. Please get up. Bong.
Okay, but where is the kid side? Uh-oh. I don't even know where a thing is, honestly.
We're fucked, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just fucked.
Still no head.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention to it, so there might have been one about it.
I think there was one on the complete other side of the arena.
How come he's not taking any energy from the bottom floor?
We haven't got him to drain it.
It's not doing it.
If we like, survived that blast, he would have drained a bit.
He refuses. He will not do.
He will not be so easily tamed.
んばんは。
Siege going up. I just realized they don't change your cat's eating animation for the Halloween food, so he's blowing on the jelly like it's hot.
That's hot jelly.
I rather hit start. Or don't, whatever's cool. Free.
「
No, mind.
I wonder which part.
石竜が最下層に移動するぞ。大隅だ。気を締めてかかれ。床の穴から翼竜で追うぞ。急げ。よーし、悪くない流れだ。このまま突っ走ろうぜ。ついに最下層だ。もうこれ以上どこにも行き場はない。慌てつやつを消耗させてエネルギーの枯渇を狙え。
劣化した岩点があるわね。壊れやすそうだけど利用できるかも。
Super critical. Oh, fuck me then, alright. Uh-oh. All good. I like how when it does that, it drops its attention. It just assumes you died. It's like, yeah, nothing comes back from that. That fucker is dead.
Let's make sure we stay near the 2 crags that are on the map.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Up, speed of the devil. You think it knew?
大変です。仲間が狙われてい
Alright,
ま
that's
す。
the first part done. The real fight starts here.
Any rocks anywhere? There's one.
Where is it?
It's like near the center-ish.
エリアのエネルギー量尽きかけています。あと少しよ。
No, he's dropping the ceiling. Be careful.
Now there will be more.
安定は壁になるわ。ここぞという時に利用して。
You do actually have a good, like, ton of them right now.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that they never made an asymmetrical multiplayer Monster Hunter.
Honestly, like, they probably will eventually. They keep trying it with Resident Evil, and all of them have sucked. And it's kind of like, I wonder why. It's just not a format for that. Mercenaries is fun because it's like you're fighting AI enemies. You can't really like put a player in control of a lanky, not very player-designed monster and hope for the best. And also, they just mix and match basically assets, and it looks really bad. Yep. Oh, it explodes itself when it's doing the energy suck. That's interesting.
Watch for falling rocks.
I might die. No, I lived. Oh, you didn't just brought that down on my head. Fortunately, I'm just out of range of that. Please stop
Oh, it's behind the rock! Oh!
You okay?
I was gonna hide behind the rock to avoid that.
Alright.
No, actually.
And then the ground crept out from underneath you.
Maybe I'm so good at dodging that roar because I have the prompt right when she's saying out.
Please.
Do we have any funny fire? Yes! I love the percussion when you're being targeted. This song.
Idiot. Idiot, hell fucker, your time is now.
Don't you love the 219 damage?
Yeah.
Don't you love it? Now for the chest.
Yes. Oh, good. It looks weird without its horns. Oh.
Good thing the tail was there. So much for the jump. Uh-oh, I'm stunned.
Oh. Out heal
We
this.
love you, Help Boost!
I out healed like 4 of those, but then he hit me with one of the explosions and then, well, was not able to heal the 5th. Imagine the next one he will probably die in the attempt. I guess I will swap to long swords to try and break the chest, but I don't think it's I'm not optimistic.
こんばんは
That's the thing, like, well, the reduction on the results screen doesn't look like much, but it's multiplied for the 4 of us. Like that, so it actually drops a lot more than it looks each run. So, if that one is baited, one of these is gonna be chest. There is still one missing.
Completely drain the bottom.
That'll be one. One's. Yeah, okay, that one's probably chest, and the other one's probably kill it. Pretty much, we just like beat on whatever part you can comfortably beat on, whatever pull or whatever, until it gets super critical, and then try beating on the chest. I think Luigi might want fat as well, so give me a minute. Alright.
消耗するとエネルギーを吸収し、その場のエネルギーが枯渇すると仮想に向かう。これを利用して仮想に追い詰めるぞ。V 破壊や地形ダメージを狙え。
行きましょう。
Oh, he reaches forward to leave it to make sure he gets you. The fucker. Please, I just wish to grab his paw.
慎重に行きましょう。いい調子よ。見てください。
For God's sake.
ターゲットが移動を開始。
Until he goes super critical, I'm hitting the tail because that just means there's carve.
I'm just hitting whatever I can hit.
That's also good.
硬い材質の石柱がありますね。何か攻撃をしのげるかも。
He's all killed her. His foot is stuck in the air. He's like unangled himself from the floor. Sick.
床の穴から翼竜で追うぞ。急げ。もっと V 破壊を狙うぞ。押しまくれ。
You get a very different view in each player slot. It's interesting. Seeing the player 4 slot is very odd compared to always seeing 1 or 2.
慌てず奴を消耗させてエネルギーの枯渇を狙え。
劣化した眼点がある。壊れやすそうだけど利用できるかも。大変です。仲間が狙われています。セトチーバ気を使って激変。
There we go.
ご注意を。
Go for his nipples.
気をつけて。
Yeah, comparison. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Why does it cheers? Please let me move. You bastard. Super critical. Please get up, please get up, please get up. What is happening? What is going on? My camera is just decided to stick itself at the ceiling? What is going on? I can't do it, for fuck's sake. Why is this just happening? Okay, I'm fine. The controller just stopped working for a bit there for some fucking reason. It was having issues before we started, but I had to like reconnect it, so I guess on top of breaking everything else, the power knocking out might have just broken this a bit. You're alright. That's technically my bad because I distracted you with that. It just camera suddenly spun upwards and it wouldn't fucking react for a few seconds, even though it's right there. This is the entirety of my misgivings about fucking Bluetooth, honestly. Please let me move. Okay. Given the time and the time we're probably going soon, I'm inclined to say we say fuck it and just kill it.
That's kind of what the point of that one was too, but the chest is the last thing we gotta actually try and
I mean, I
go
was trying for the chest rather than trying to kill it, but I'm just gonna try and kill it. Up until 2 a.m.
My perspective is I'm gonna go for it anyway, no matter if we're trying to kill it or not.
Oh, that's fine.
So that's about it's the same result, really.
Is one of you setting it up, or
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'll set it up then.
硬い材質の石柱がありますね。何かの攻撃をしのげるかも。狙われています。気をつけて。はい。気をつけて。
石竜が最下層に移動するぞ。大詰めだ。気を締めてかかれ。
Alright.
もっと V 破壊を狙うぞ。押しまくれ。
It's damage carryover. Like the energy does. It has like the CM fixed like 40,000 HP pool or whatever it has at the start of every fight, but the energy which it uses is essentially as a secondary energy bar, like as you a health bar. As you like deplete all that, it has less and less of it, so it becomes easier to kill it. That carries over, but its main health doesn't carry over.
利用できるかも。
Oh yeah, its main health carries over from phase to phase in the same fight, yeah. It doesn't reset, it's all the one pool. I won't fuck my own. I'm resilient to the fire, but this will still hurt. Thank you. Of course. Yeah, I'm stunned. I'm gonna die. You're gonna need to heal me like now.
We have an emergency.
This hits the living shit out of me. Jesus. It's trying to go for the same fucking combo again. There's just no room to outside there on it. Just taking the piss a wee bit. Just a smidge.
外線を見ててあのガス使えるかもすっげえ
He's going for it. I think either way, this run will empty out the bottom floor energy. So if we don't kill him this run, we won't have any energy to help him next run. Will this work? Doesn't look like it. That's fine, yeah, it is. Frag right there. I was basically on top of the crag.
Controller rumble attack.
Be advised. do notice he shoots them a bit faster each time, too.
He also has skulls.
What does it? I guess I don't know him enough to see it. There we go.
No chest.
Oh.
Never chest.
Someone got a core, or a crystal, or whatever.
Ionium crystal.
Fucker dead. VIP fright ticket. Free meal on a rear window, that'll come in handy.
We got reward level 16.
Yeah.
But I think the max you can, the reason that when I looked it up is the max you can cash in is 15, so we still did it.
Don't forget that the weapon you claim rewards with is the weapon that it prioritizes.
It gave me like fuck all long swords last time, so if anything, it'll probably give me some now. It'll give me 2, and it did give me 4 duplicates this time. There it is. The Shatterblade. Get in.
It only gave me 2, and one of them was the element I already had.
For longsword, the shatter one, which is the blast one, is like the top longsword, even post Vitalis. So if you go longsword on Vitalis, that's that sorted.
Now you gotta get skills for it.
Yeah. Let's see. Looking at the imager stuff in the docks. Yeah, Hammer, like, you want either, like, your top one, I guess, is Light Brick versus, yeah. Light Brick Fall actually apparently beats out the Safi Shatter Crusher, but the Shatter Crusher is, like, the next one in line.
By 1 raw point of damage.
Apparently, for like guiding lands farming to be like super comfy, you would like the Kajar Hammer Water. So wait, no, that's the wrong image. You'd want the Safi Dream Crusher, which is the Sleep Hammer. Hello, lovely rat. Open for this. Yes. Or no. Shufford. Got on the menu for this shit. Yeah, is it? Yeah, okay. Actually, I should look at. All the Augs I want are just maximum attack, so hey. Maybe for you, yeah. Apparently for longs like the Shatterblade, you just want peak attack forever. And ever. And ever.
I don't know if I ever posted the Switch Axe one.
You did. It's in the pinned messages.
Well, there it is again.
I don't remember.
Actually, I should put that over the thing. Oh.
The new COVID variant is called Omicron.
Yeah. Omicron.
Where do they get his shit from?
Literally
Greek alphabet.
Oh yes, nigh the attack is coming. Over 1,000 damage on a long sword.
Are you playing the funny augment roulette?
Yeah, and it's coming out
I
pretty
am.
well. Attack increase 5. Attack increase 5. Attack increase 4. Burial hidden art. Add the stun effect to draw attacks and slightly increases attack power. That's pretty rad. But
I think that just gives you one of the, like when it gives you a monster and
Yeah.
a specialty, it gives you one proc of that, so you don't have to wear 3 of the outfits, only 2.
yeah. Oh, attack. There's the attack increase 6. And I want to upgrade it to 5. I want to upgrade it to 4. I think just in general, I'll just be using this sword just because my attack is apocalyptically high.
Yeah.
In fact, that's it nigh complete. Attack increase 6 and then 4 attack increase 5s. That's it. It's done. 1073 attack on a long sword. Walk out into like a low rank like Jagger's mission and hit it and see if it just fucking dies. Probably not, but it'd be really funny if it did. Heard a concerning noise. Oh, you got a bunch of these. So, what was that one? Yeah, it was one of these. Okay. Alright, well that's my sword sorted at least. This is it. This is the optimal blade.
Until Fatalis.
No, even after Fatalis apparently. If I had read that right.
Let's see.
I might not have actually.
Because the Fatalis insect glaive, like, the closest thing, like, including elemental weakness, the Fatalis glaive is 10% higher than that one. So it's just better. I just kind of assumed that that was it for everything else.
Long swords can be wacky. posted the longsword one actually now. But it was the best of the build provided.
I love the picture. That's just Master's Touch being buried.
Death of Master's Touch patch.
I think I put some decent skills on my Safi weapons.
Yippee!
I don't know, apparently, well, these are all Fatalis builds, so yeah, I guess it is Fatalis here, although apparently you don't want Master's Touch.
So I mean, it did still give me my currently best poison, paralysis, ice, and fire weapons.
Very nice.
But light break blast is still good blast. In fact, blast is just the best. Maybe I should make a super blast build.
Well, that is considered the best generalist one. If you on the link, whatever words. Yeah, Fatalis, if you put 2 on, it basically unlocks every ability that's locked. So like Agitator Secret, the Divine Blessing one, it unlocks that. And then Transcendence for 4 of them just gives you razor sharp. It's pretty good.
Like, the top build here is literally just, okay, put attack into every fucking slot. Every goddamn slot is attack or, like, occasionally something plus protection.
But it's funny because attack is only level 6.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to do a wacky selection of skills that it's not optimal, but it is interesting.
I mean, that's what I'm doing with the support build. This is fun to look at, but I'm gonna be like, you know, mad tigress eating mushrooms and shit. It's good to look at to know, like, what, like, the way your stats are, like, meant to be prioritized, at least. For longsword, it's literally just buff the attack stat forever. And ever, and ever, and ever. I don't know if I think, was it the Volcano longsword was like best for Elatrion, or like I know it's the Kiar.
It was the Frostfang.
Frostfang, okay.
I would have to imagine that the what was it, the ice
Dilbits.
what the fuck is
Dilbits.
the name of the monster? Safi'jiva was better, but Frostfang was serviceable. Something like that, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Search Frostfang. First.
To be fair,
That's
like
not
Frostfang gear is appearing on a lot. Like usually the helmet is appearing on a lot of these. So
okay, it's Kajar Ice Dual Blades are the best. But Frostfang might be good.
For dual blades, yeah.
And you should be using dual blades for Elatrion. That's for sure.
So basically either or, depending on how the Kajar stuff turns out. If that doesn't work out, build Frostfang dual blades. Make it work. Then this will be waiting for everything else and Fatalis. Fuck, it even looks like a DMC weapon, honestly. Like, I just need to be able to rev the blade, and like that's it. It's in place. And it's tinted red, of course. I already did get the Safi Ice Hammer, so we can quiz in. I think now the goal is just leveling up and unlocking master ranks and guiding line shit, and then just fighting all the remaining monsters, like the Guiding Lance Quartet and not fully upgraded. Okay, we'll give it up. We can also fight more Safi'jiva when that comes back around.
And Kajar.
That's not gonna be for a while, because Monster Hunter's not happening next weekend.
Yeah.
And and then there's going to be more content, so Monster Hunter might be taking a back seat for a bit.
Wait, when you say more content, are you referring to the same thing, or?
I'm referring to the same thing, because then there's raids.
Oh, yeah. We should do the raids together when they come live. Just see how well we do. Like, no guys, no forewarning, nothing. It's just us launch day. How do you do? And the answer is probably terrible.
But it's also funny.
That's how it goes.
Then we get powerful.
And then like Lucy has a friend in Texas who is now joined Ultros and is leveling something, and another friend who's in Dublin who's joined Ultros and is leveling an ult there. And apparently they're both in on doing extremes and savages, so we theoretically have 6 people. So we're increasingly limiting the amount of hobbies we have to deal with. I do want that shiny white scythe. So we're definitely giving the Pandemonium Savage a go at some point. So what? Nah, do you want to go beat up shit for level, or? Hello, Luigi.
Oh.
I'll probably fit another one in before Hammers to go. Unless he wants to go now. Hey, you're fed. What is it? I do have sleep 9 to fire at least, but I'll wait until everyone's same level and we'll just run it together. There is the constantly gold monkey, but I don't know if I can be fucked at the moment. I'm gonna do one of these like 5 monster quests, like the Crown quests or whatever they're called, and just beat the shit out of stuff for meter. Does that sound good? Unless anyone has anything they want to hunt, actually.
I'm just looking at armors right now.
I can hunt the Frostfang Barry off with this USJ. Oh, no, it's the special materials. Fuck it. No, there's a proper one, although it's in the arena. Gold melding tickets. I don't know if that'll give us the shit. There's a tempered Frostfang Barrier. Where do we fight a regular Frostfang Barrier? Is it behind like the scheduled monkey fight?
Could use an Oda-Garon mantle.
Which tier is that, mastering?
Yeesh.
Apparently you can only fight Frostfang Baron of Indie, so I guess the only one you could actually get the rewards out of is the tempered one. So I can't speak to its damage, but it does apparently have only like barely more HP than usual. And actually at our level of players it actually has the same amount of HP as it normally does. Normal. But yeah. Let's go see what we have for Odogarons. Tempered Odogaron, 5 reward slots. Well, it's max players too, never mind. And that. Okay. Do you have any solo ones? So I have a solo one. 2 fiends, 20 minutes, bronze, 2 silvers, 2 golds, which we've used before apparently. I got 5 uses on it.
That works.
I'll throw that up. Evan, you said you're at 41. How many said you were 40? You both still 40 and 41, yeah.
Not sure. Again, I'm looking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no rush. Just wondering.
pick up the quest now. I'm done looking at what I am looking at for now.
Making considerations.
I'm considering things. I'm still 41, yes, it does say.
Okay. It's a good chunk of meter, so. Oh, I've been dumped at the armor series.
Oh, okay.
What the hell is this bringing me? Oh, it's done through a tunnel or something soon. That's a massive
It
Great Gyros.
teleported.
What the hell is it? Awesome. But the look of this sword when I have it out though. Please stop jumping across the room. It's taking the piss a bit. Oh, I have so much damage. Taking the piss with these wall jumps. I don't mind telling you that like some of these regular fucking like spirit sword swings are getting to like 100 plus 100 plus now. It's glorious to see. You do in fact love to see it. And this is hitting like, you know, not tender areas, this is just beating the thing in the face. No, not yet.
It might be getting there.
I would hope so. Even like the vicious beating we're delivering. Suppose the only thing is because this has been cranked to max attack, I do not have like as high sharpness as like the light brick or anything. Guess that's what the
Master's Touch is for, probably.
probably. I'm going to carve this tail. Realize I didn't bring a trapper bombs, so apologies. Right, it hasn't looked like it's been limping yet, has it?
No.
That's a limp. Yeah, he's got skulls. Now's the time. Go into the trap, asshole.
Like,
Yeah, that went ludicrously fast.
8 minutes and 55 seconds fast.
It's pretty fast.
look, it's great Gary. He's not so great.
Any luck?
I got a gem.
I managed to get the thing.
What thing were you trying to get?
The mantle.
We can run it again. Almost great gears. Oh, Hammer's off now, though. No worries, Hammer. Thanks for playing.
Okay.
Sleep well. You can meld for the mantle, but, you know, we can also just hunt it for
We might
giggles.
need that. We might need that for the Elatrion stuff.
Yes. Good night and sleep well.
Hooray! Have a nice time. Hang on, I'm gonna be a few minutes.
Okay.
all set. I found Odogaron. He's right here.
Wow.
Oh, this is a big one. Stop. There we go.
Doing so many Safi'jiva quests caused irreparable damage to me.
Why?
As I keep thinking that I can weaken everything in one go.
Oh wow, the charge comes in super fast on this thing. What the fuck? Like when I sheathe the blade and then run forward to plunge it into it, that just came out super fucking fast.
It must have some speed draw on it.
Something's going on. Usually I don't have that. Fucked off before I could get my helm splitter on though. Your bug knocked it over. Oh yeah, there's some sort of speed effect on this goddamn sword. He fell out of the way. Fucking... Where are you? Oh. Thank you, Frog. Or Gyros, whichever. I've not angered the Gyros. God damn it. I can't even see where I am anymore. For fuck's sake. I keep shooting paralysis goo on me.
just another gem.
I got 3 mantles. I got 1 in the silver, and both golds are mantles. Which is fun.
I think this is where I'll tap out too, 'cause it's not after 2 a.m.
I got master rank 42.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee. Yahoo. These are things Mario says. Everyone's favorite guy. I have something to confess, though.
What's that?
The entire time we have been playing Monster Hunter World, I almost called it Rise. I've also been in Eureka.
He wasn't looking at armor at all.
No, I was looking at armor. In fact, there's 4 out of the 5 pieces I think I might want for my next set.
I almost thought you were going to actually say in Final Fantasy 14.
Nah. I think I actually want a couple Raging Brachiodos, even though that means we have to fight them again, but it's probably not going to be as bad the second time.
I mean, when we fought it as a group, that was like our second time for me and Chris, and it was pretty bad.
We'll
We're
get
better
there.
players now.
I don't think
Maybe-
we are.
We are better players now.
I don't know.
We're better
But yeah,
geared. I have
I look-
my hell sword, but
But there were a few moments when we were at the hub, I was like, hey, look, there's a notorious monster just spawned. Gonna do it.
I mean, you're in Hydados now. Have you got to the end, or
I need 16 Hydatos crystals and I'm done.
sick?
Fuck are they talking about?
He doesn't know.
You know,
He lacks the critical information.
the parts of the game you ignore entirely. Yes. Let's be stream end.